Beat comes in, DJ scratch 555.
Ash in the breeze, cold breath on the crest. Giant with a single eye, pain in his chest. World turned quiet when his shadow got set. Now every heart beats, just heavy regret. He was born with a black clouds bargain with light, where storms learn rhythm and thunder learn spite. Titan with a soft soul, body built rough. Heart too gentle for a world too tough. One misstep, ground split, towers fell flat. Echoes hit the sky like the wings of a bat. Didn't mean fear, didn't mean harm, but the earth still shook when he lifted his arm. Now he wanders like a ghost of a ghost, carrying memories that cut the most. Forgiveness too far, redemption too late. One wrong move turned a lifelong fate. Yeah, he's locked in the hills where the cold wind sweats. Single eye, burning with a lifetime of debt. One mistake carved in the stones he met. Now his whole soul's drowning in permanent regret. Yeah, he's locked in the hills where the cold wind sweats. Single eye, burning with a lifetime of debt. One mistake carved in the stones he met. Now his whole soul's drowning in permanent regret. He walks slow, heavy like a bad decision, haunted by the echoes of a shattered vision. Every footprint's like a prairie dropped. Every nightmare's just a memory cropped. Villagers whisper like the wind through wire, call him a monster, a myth, a fire. But they never saw the tears he hides, or the trembling quake in his giant strides. He'd break his bones just to turn back time, erase that second, rewrite that line. But the sky don't bargain, the past don't heal. Once fate bites, it bites for real. Yeah, he's locked in the hills where the cold wind sweats. Single eye, burning with a lifetime of debt. One mistake carved in the stones he met. Now his whole soul's drowning in permanent regret. Yeah, he's locked in the hills where the cold wind sweats. Single eye, burning with a lifetime of debt. One mistake carved in the stones he met. Now his whole soul's drowning in permanent regret. He kneels by a river that remembers his name. Water ripples back, all the faces in pain. Forgive me, he whispers, but rivers don't speak. They just carry the guilt down mountain peaks. Now dawn paints halos on his broken frame. A giant in chains with a ghost for a name. He ain't evil, he ain't righteous, just lost. Paying for a sin at an impossible cost. His story spreads underground like roots, past in alleys, ciphers, booths. A titan of sorrow, the world won't forget. A legend carved deep in the ink of regret. Yeah, he's locked in the hills where the cold wind sweats. Single eye, burning with a lifetime of debt. One mistake carved in the stones he met. Now his whole soul's